You are going to lose the house you have now. My dear child, if you trust in angels, start this video and view it completely. Angel says that this is a very important message for you today. Don't ignore it. Listen to this message. Open your eyes and be on guard. This is not by chance. It has been sent to you. The hour is not normal. The whispers in your heart are not fantasy. The change of emotions that you've experienced all of a sudden, the shaking of your soul, the bizarre dreams, the midnight wakefulness, all these have been taking you to this very moment. There is something you need to hear and there is something you need to see. Someone has been talking about you behind your back. Not to bless you but to pull you out of where God put you. There is a shaking occurring that wasn't meant to touch your household, but the door was opened. Someone who you considered close enough to give permission for your peace to be disturbed. And now the foundation under the very roof you lay your head on isn't solid. You stand to lose the house you are living in now due to something that was kept hidden from you. A secret buried under lies, silent understandings, and economic mistakes. Your home's walls have witnessed what they were not meant to hear. The corners of your room have cried with you in silence. The ceilings have absorbed your prayers, the ones you murmured late at night when you believed no one was listening. But heaven was listening. The angels were recording every word. And now there is motion in the spiritual realm. Not all motion is punishment, sometimes it is diversion. Sometimes God permits the things we thought we would always have to be stirred because something better is on the way. But He has to take away first what you've grown so fond of. And still this is not merely material loss. This is about revealing truth. God tells you that there is a person near you who is attempting to keep you stuck in a situation that was intended only for a brief time, and they're hiding their intentions behind fake love. Your name has been brought up at meetings you didn't even know were happening. There are individuals who smile in your face but have already scripted a different conclusion for you. They have talked about the forms. They have spoken of timelines in whispers. They have rearranged things behind your back. There was one who said, "Just a little longer and they'll have no choice but to go." But the Spirit of the Lord has caught wind of this screenplay. You didn't know yet, but the grace over your life is too deep, too heavy, too holy for this to continue. You are losing the home you currently reside in because this home is bound to deception. It is bound to someone who swore to love you but have made covenants that deny all the oaths they took. You sense it. You felt it. The atmosphere of the air has changed. Your essence has been agitated. You can't stop glancing at the front door as if someone is going to knock and tell you something that will completely alter the situation. You've had the feeling of the countdown but had no idea what it was. This is what it was. There is a deadline on this spot. Something is coming to an end, but it is not to cause you harm. It is to wake you up. Because if you remain too long in an environment that no longer answers to your destiny, it starts to dismantle you from the inside out. And your soul is too valuable to remain broken. You gave your heart to the wrong one and they bound it into the foundation of the house. You revealed your secrets in a room where already they were building a case against you. You continued praying for peace in a house which slowly was turning into a prison. The laughter has disappeared. The furniture no longer comforts you. You are like a guest in your own house. And even now, you've been attempting to convince yourself to remain because beginning anew is frightening. But beginning anew is what will deliver you. Ultimately, God is revealing this. Someone who promised to keep you safe has conspired to kick you out emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. They might not arrive with keys or a contract, but they have knocked open a spiritual door that is pushing you out. Do not confuse this change with failure. Do not misinterpret the signs. God is not punishing you. He's moving you for protection. You're going to lose the house you're in currently because it's become a masquerade. You rise up and smile, but you realize it's not home anymore. You sense that something isn't right. You feel like you want to cry in every room. Shadows cover the walls of your heart. And it's because you've grown out of the lie that you've been attempting to live. This note is for you. Someone you love very much knelt beside the bed and wept last night because they do not know how to let you in on the truth. They've made choices that threaten the entire foundation of your existence. They have people they owe money to. They claim to pay bills they never did. They signed documents under your name. They contracted in fear, believing they were safeguarding everyone. But their fear has come to equal betrayal. The home you believed was constructed upon love was quietly being devoured by termites of secrecy and shame. It's near its end. You won't have to lie much longer, anymore. The curtain is soon going to fall and the truth will stand on the stage, firm and unshakable. The home you are attempting to hold on to has already been released spiritually from you. The home you attempted to sanctify has been defiled by secret sin. You're not crazy. You're not exaggerating. What you're experiencing is real. The release has already been done in heaven. It's just manifesting now on earth. You will soon discover why things began to fall apart around the same time. Why communication began to break. Why you've been fighting more. Why you dream always of other places, safer places, quieter places. You've been feeling the tug of a new start, but you've been holding on to what you know. This is telling you, let go. Someone will soon whisper, we have to move. Someone will soon admit, I didn't tell you everything. Someone will soon weep and say, I thought I was helping. But the truth will no longer be kept on hold. All that had to be kept hidden is now being brought into the light, not to destroy you, but to free you from the slow death of pretending. The locks can still turn. The lights can still light, but your home is no longer spiritually safe for you. And heaven can't bless what your heart has outgrown. They kept you there trying to keep you because your presence kept the house upright. Your prayers were the adhesive. Your faith was the foundation. Your kindness propped up walls that were never even yours to prop. But even the greatest hearts become weary. And God is not calling you to be the savior of a space that does not even honor your presence any longer. There is another space waiting. But first, you have to be drained of this one. Don't freak out when everything begins to break. Don't crumble when they tell you it's time to leave. You are in danger of losing the home that you now reside in because it no longer fits your divine mandate. And here is the part that will rock you to your very foundation. This is not the first time someone has attempted to spiritually remove you. There were other houses, other seasons, other relationships, other cities where you lingered too long and almost lost your joy. But this time, heaven is intervening. This time, angels are on duty to ensure you don't get trapped once more. You are too near destiny. You are too near the promise. The time is too brief to remain tied by familiarity. Someone said they'd never let you go, but they're the same one planning without you. You are not being discarded. You are being drawn into alignment. You are not being chastised. You are being liberated. You are not being rejected. You are being rechanneled. It will hurt. You might weep. You might feel as if you've lost everything. But this loss is your gain in disguise. This eviction is your elevation. This heartbreak is your healing. There is someone who has been observing you spiritually. An angel from heaven who knows your name and has been crying out for your freedom. They've been saying, Father, they can't remain. If they remain, they'll miss their next chapter. And heaven heard. And now it is unfolding. This is your affirmation. This is your wake-up call. This is your spiritual knock at the door. You are going to lose the house you are living in today because you were not supposed to die there. There's more. This is not just about losing a material space. It's about losing an old you. A version that settled. A version that pleaded to be understood. A version that remained small, to make others comfortable. A version which concealed your calling to maintain peace. That version is going away. The house is the metaphor. Your spirit is the actual place of abode and it is emerging. My precious child, this message is for you. It is no accident that your eyes have landed on these words today. It is not coincidental that your soul moved within you, that a still small voice called out from the depths of your soul saying, "Read this carefully, for something is about to change." You are not alone in what you are facing. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. I have seen what others have not seen. I have heard what you could not say. I have seen you weeping in the quiet, in the silence, behind closed doors that no one else had the courage to open. I have seen the pain in your heart as you stood at the border of doubt, questioning everything, dreading what is to follow. You have clutched hard, attempting to remain firm even when it seemed like everything was falling apart. But I, your God, have come with a word to you, and you must hear. You are going to lose the home in which you are living. Yes, my child. I tell you this not to frighten you, not to disturb the peace of your heart, but because I love you too much to allow you to be surprised. This house, this roof, these walls that have protected you, they have done what they were meant to do. But a season of change is coming. You need to know this now, because I am creating something bigger, something that isn't created by the hands of man, something heavenly. What you see collapsing before you is not the end. It is the beginning. But before the beginning can emerge, the old must collapse. This house, this sanctuary you have proclaimed as home, has soaked up your tears, your laughter, your memories. Yes, but it has also become a burden. It has become a disguised prison, and I am beckoning you out of it. If you'd like to give or indicate your gratitude, you can offer a super thanks up to $50. You cannot confuse comfort with calling. You should not mistake familiarity for favor. Behind the scenes, things occur that you are unaware of. Deals made in the dark. Decisions signed off without your agreement. There are whispers uttered in offices and blueprints designed with dates indicated secretly. But I have witnessed them all. Nothing goes undetected by my eyes. I have seen the letters you have not opened yet, the notices you are ignoring, the bills piling up while you are trying to pretend that things are okay. My child, it is not shameful to struggle. It is not weakness to acknowledge you are drowning. I am not mad at you. I am not disappointed in you. But I need you to wake up. I need you to listen closely, because what is going to come, though difficult, is also needed. You prayed for change, did not you? You begged me to lift you up, to bless you, to usher you into a new time. And now I am doing just that. But the door to the new cannot open while you are still holding on to the old. I cannot pour new oil into cracked vessels. I cannot take you up when you are still grounded in fear. And so yes, I am permitting the shaking. I am permitting the ground to shake under this house. I am permitting it because I need to take away what is no longer working for you. What no longer has my presence, what no longer speaks of your growth. There is mold on the bottom of this house. Not only physically, but spiritually. And if you stay, you will start to wilt. You will start to become small enough to fit into a life that no longer accommodates you. Your future is too vibrant to be kept locked in this dying shadow. I have an alternative living situation for you. One that will not be stolen. One that will not be a strain. A place where your soul shall lie. Where your nights will not be troubled. Where the ceilings will no longer ring out with quiet sorrow. But first, you have to believe me. You have to let go of the hold you have on these walls. You have to leave behind bricks I never asked you to bear. I know it is scary. I know the feeling of letting go is like standing at the edge of a cliff. But I am not asking you to jump. I am calling you to fly, and I will bear you. I am already making a path. Even now, I am speaking to hearts that will come to your assistance. Even now, I am opening doors you do not even realize are there. Even today I am shifting resources in your direction, making divine appointments, dispatching assistance in unlikely places. Don't constrain me with your reasoning. Don't confine me in human comprehension. My supply is not based on the workings of the earth. I am the God who sustained my gain in ravens. I am the God who split seas. I am the God who multiplies what appears inadequate. And I will do it for you. But don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't brush aside the warnings. The house is moving. The notices are appearing. The change is coming. Prepare your heart. Start to let it go. Pack not only your things, but your soul. Let go of the emotional attachments that bind you. Forgive what transpired there. Heal from what you suffered and move forward in faith. I am not displacing you to chastise you. I am relocating you to bless you. I am not removing you from security. I am guiding you into destiny. But you have to go when I tell you to go. This message is for you. Yes, you. Not someone else. Not some other time. At the moment you are reading this, because I decided at this point to open your eyes. You might not be ready. You wonder where you will be, what you will be doing, how you will survive. But did I not carry you previously? Did I not sustain you when all was withered? Did I not arrive at the hour of midnight? Have I ever deserted you alone? You are on the verge of seeing something wonderful. The transpiring of my heavenly plan. It will not appear as you thought. It will start with loss, but it will end in glory. It will start with ending, but it will bring new life. Trust me, my child. Come walk with me. Let me bring you out of the temporary and into the eternal. This is for you. Don't dismiss it. Don't scroll past it. Don't bury it in doubt or fear. You will soon lose the house you occupy, but you will soon gain a peace you never knew. A place where your spirit can breathe. A house filled with me. Let go so I can give you more. Angel continues, this message is for you. Open it with your heart before the hour passes, because something is changing in the atmosphere surrounding your life. You are going to lose the house you presently reside in. Not because you've failed. Not because God has forgotten you, but because a divine move is soon to take place. What you consider the end is actually a transition, a letting go of one chapter into the next, a shaking that's getting ready to make way for something much more glorious. Yes. The walls you've prayed within, the doors you've barred with tired hands. The roof that protected you through myriad tears and whispered prayers. It may soon no longer be your cover. But God reminds us, I am your refuge. I am your real covering. And what is about to occur is not loss but divine exchange. Hear well, dear soul. The home in which you are has heard your weeping. The walls have soaked up the burden of your pain. There are memories in that space, beautiful and broken. But the season of stretching is before you, and the space that kept you safe is now too small for the blessing that is coming. This is not punishment. This is not abandonment. This is preparation. You must know God is never late. And what you perceive as a storm is in reality a gate. It is a sacred way out of what has held you comfortable and quiet for far too long. God will be with you. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. You are safe. All you have to do is trust in God and pray to Him as never before. Your provision is not in the mortgage or in the lease. It is in the faith you possess when all that is familiar is trembling. This move is spiritual. This move is holy. And although it will feel like the stripping away of everything, heaven is saying to you, I am relocating you from survival to overflow. You don't have to get it yet, and that's just fine. You can grab your keys in your hand, the smell of the walls, the corner of the room where you always sit to meet God. But listen to me. God does not confine Himself to a place. God is not bound by brick and wood. He accompanies you in every step, in every moment, and in every cry. What appears to be loss is a supernatural move. And even though others in your life may tell you it's due to failure or struggle, at last God is revealing this. What's truly occurring is that your blessing is outgrowing where you're at. This message is for you. You didn't come across these words by mistake. Heaven stirred them just for you because the pain you've been feeling in that house lately has been more than physical. It's been spiritual. Something has been pushing you, prodding you, speaking to your soul. It's time. There is a call that cannot be held in that place anymore. You have been loyal even when no one noticed you. You prayed for peace. An angel tells us peace is not abandoning us. It's guiding us. Are finally being caught. The authorities are shocked not by what they have found, but by how audacious and cruel these people have been. The very people you trusted, the ones you held close, the ones who whispered lies behind your back, they are now exposed. God is revealing the truth step by step, and nothing will remain hidden any longer. You may have felt for a long time that something was wrong, that someone was scheming, that your peace of mind was being disturbed by unseen hands. That feeling, that deep restless knowing, was the voice of God and Michael warning you in your soul. Every sleepless night, every moment of anxiety, every sense that someone was plotting against you, it was not paranoia. It was divine warning, and now the culmination of all that deception is being revealed. Those who harmed you in secret, those who stole opportunities, lied, manipulated, and betrayed you cannot hide any longer. The evidence is clear, the proof undeniable. The police, the authorities, the very people who you might have thought would never intervene are shocked by the extent of their wrongdoing. What they did to you was not only cruel, it was unimaginable. And God says it is time for justice. Archangel Michael wants you to hear this, loud and clear. Do not look away. Do not ignore the signs. Do not allow fear to hold you back. Open your eyes. Open your heart and prepare yourself for the truth. What you are about to see, what you are about to hear will shock you. But God is with you. I am with you. You are safe in my presence. You are protected. You have always been protected. Even when it felt like the world was against you, trust in God. Trust in me. For years, you may have questioned your own intuition. You may have wondered if you were imagining things, if your suspicion was unfair, if you were being too sensitive. God says no. Your instincts were correct. Your feelings were holy messages from the universe, signals from your spirit guiding you to the truth. And now the culmination of all those messages is arriving. Those who betrayed you are being confronted. Those who plotted against you are now facing the consequences of their actions. The authorities have uncovered evidence so shocking that even seasoned investigators were stunned. Every lie, every manipulation, every secret act of cruelty has been exposed. Do not underestimate what is happening. This is not a simple matter. This is divine justice in motion. God's plan for you has been unfolding behind the scenes while you were patient, praying, and waiting. And now the invisible threads of fate are being pulled together. And the result is undeniable. The people who harmed you are now being seen for exactly what they are. Their facades are crumbling. Their schemes, which they thought were perfect, are unraveling before the eyes of the world. The police have their files, their documents, their statements, and every piece of proof that shows what they did to you. And God says it is time for this truth to reach you, to awaken you, and to bring healing to your spirit. Michael is crying loudly because you didn't know before. Because the deception was so deep. Because those who hurt you were disguised as friends, family, colleagues, or trusted allies. But now no disguise will remain. Every hidden motive, every secret betrayal, every attempt to harm you without being noticed is being brought to light. Michael wants you to understand the gravity of this. He says, this is not a joke. This is not a drill. The people who betrayed you are facing the consequences. You must open your heart to receive this message. The truth is coming and it will be overwhelming, but it will set you free. You may ask yourself, why now? Why at this moment? Why did God allow these things to happen for so long? The answer is simple. God's timing is perfect. God allowed these events to unfold so that the full truth could be revealed, so that justice could be complete and so that your spirit could rise stronger than ever before. You have endured more than many could bear. You have remained faithful, patient, and hopeful despite the darkness surrounding you. And now the divine plan is reaching its critical moment. Those who wronged you will no longer have power over you. Their control, their influence, their ability to hurt you is ending. Michael says, prepare yourself for revelations that will shake you. Prepare yourself for truth that you may have feared, but which you have always needed. Open your eyes. Do not look away. The justice of God is coming for you. You will see what was hidden and it will astonish you. Your patience, your prayers, your faith will finally be rewarded. The enemies who sought to harm you are being caught red-handed. Do not underestimate what God is doing on your behalf. You may feel fear, anger, or disbelief as the truth unfolds. These feelings are natural, but do not let them control you. God says, let your heart be guided by me. Let your spirit be filled with courage. The truth will set you free, but only if you embrace it fully without fear. The people who deceived you, who betrayed your trust, who plotted against you in darkness, they are facing the consequences. Their actions which they thought were invisible are now exposed in the light of God's truth. Every hidden transaction, every whispered lie, every act of cruelty is now visible to the authorities, to the world, and most importantly to you. This is not merely about punishment. This is about restoration. God is restoring your life, your peace, your sense of safety, and your spiritual power. Michael says, the people who betrayed you cannot harm you any longer. Their schemes are falling apart. Their power over you is gone. The authorities are shocked by what they discovered. But God has orchestrated this. You are safe. You are protected. And you are about to witness divine justice unfold. You may be wondering how this will happen. The evidence is overwhelming. The police, investigators, and authorities have pieced together what these people tried to hide. Every document, every message, every secret action has been uncovered. The people who wronged you are now being confronted with their lies, with their manipulations, and with the undeniable proof of their wrongdoing. They cannot escape the consequences, they cannot hide anymore. Every hidden truth is now visible and nothing can stop the unfolding of God's justice. Michael says, you must be ready. Do not be afraid of what you will see. It is for your healing, for your protection, and for your future. The people who sought to harm you are powerless against the divine will of God. Trust in me. Trust in the justice of God. Open yourself to the truth and let it cleanse your soul. As this unfolds, you may feel a mix of emotions. Shock, relief, anger, and even disbelief. These emotions are normal. God says, allow yourself to feel, but do not let the emotions overwhelm your faith. Everything that is happening is part of my plan. You are my child and I am protecting you. You have endured much and now the scales of justice are tipping in your favor. The revelations that are coming to you will show not only the betrayal but also the courage and strength that God has nurtured within you. Every time you doubted yourself, every time you felt powerless, God was preparing the path for this moment. Every prayer, every whispered plea, every moment of faith has led to this divine unveiling. Michael says, do not look back. Do not dwell on the pain of the past. Focus on the justice, the truth, and the restoration that is coming. The enemies who plotted against you are finally being caught. The authorities are stunned. The police are shocked. But God is guiding every step. You are protected, my child, and nothing will go wrong with you. God says, prepare for revelations that will astonish you. Prepare for truths that will heal your spirit. Prepare for justice that will restore your life. Do not doubt. Do not hesitate. Do not ignore this divine message. What is happening now is extraordinary. The people who betrayed you are facing the consequences. Every hidden act of cruelty, every secret manipulation, every whispered lie is now visible in the light of God's truth. You will see their true faces and your heart will finally understand the justice of the universe. Archangel Michael is urging you. Do not ignore this. Open your heart. Open your mind. Prepare yourself to witness the unfolding of divine justice. The people who wronged you cannot escape. They cannot hide. They cannot manipulate. Every secret is revealed. Every hidden agenda is exposed. You are safe. You are protected. Trust in God and trust in me. This is the time when God's power, justice, and mercy converge. The people who harmed you are no longer in control. Their schemes are collapsing, their influence is gone. The authorities are shocked by the magnitude of their wrongdoing. And God says, it is time for you to see the truth. It is time for you to embrace your freedom. It is time for your spirit to be lifted and your soul to be healed. You have been patient. You have been faithful, and now the divine plan is unfolding. The enemies who plotted against you are being caught, and justice is on your side. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Michael says, do not be afraid of the truth. Do not be afraid of the revelations. They are for your protection, your healing, and your empowerment. The people who betrayed you are powerless now. Their lies are exposed. Their deceit is uncovered. Their schemes are ending. You are safe. You are loved. You are guided. Trust in God. Trust in me. And prepare to witness the unfolding of divine justice. Every moment that passes, every step that unfolds brings you closer to the truth. The authorities are moving swiftly. The police are shocked. The investigators are stunned by the depth of the deception. Every act that was hidden is now illuminated. Every secret is now visible. The people who betrayed you are being confronted with their actions, and the consequences are unavoidable. God says it is time for justice. It is time for restoration. It is time for your spirit to be free from the chains of deceit. You are protected. You are loved. You are guided. Do not doubt. Do not hesitate. Do not ignore this message. The truth is unfolding now, and nothing can stop it. Michael says this is not a drill. This is not a warning for later. This is happening now. Open your heart. Open your mind. Prepare for the revelations that will heal your soul, restore your spirit, and bring justice to your life. The people who harmed you are powerless. The authorities are shocked. The truth is undeniable. You are safe, my child. Trust in God and trust in me. God says, prepare yourself. The revelations are coming, the justice is unfolding. The people who plotted against you are being caught. Their lies, their manipulations, their secret actions are all exposed. Do not look away. Do not doubt. Do not hesitate. This is your moment of liberation. This is your moment of healing. This is your moment of divine justice. You are protected. You are loved. You are guided. Trust in me and all will be well. God says, my child, pay attention now. This is not a message to take lightly. Archangel Michael stands before you with urgency. And he cries out, do not ignore this. Do not skip this. This message is only for you. The events that are unfolding around you, events that have been hidden in the shadows, are finally being revealed. What you have been unaware of, what you thought was safe, what you thought was hidden from your sight, everything is coming into the light. This is very serious. The enemies you trusted, the people who smiled at you, who claimed loyalty, who pretended to care, they are finally being caught. The police, the authorities, the ones who watch from above and on earth have been stunned by what they discovered. They could not believe the deception, the lies, the betrayal that was orchestrated behind your back. What they have uncovered will shock not only you but those who tried to harm you. Do not doubt this message. Archangel Michael says, my child, do not believe in the illusions. Do not trust appearances. Do not let your heart soften for those who betrayed you. Their charm was a lie. Their kindness was a mask. And their words were poisoned. They plotted, they schemed, they planned in darkness while you walked in trust, while you gave your heart and energy believing in them. But now God has moved. The divine hand that protects you has struck and the truth is emerging. You are safe, my child. You have always been safe, though you did not know it. Your prayers, your faith, your tears, your moments of despair, all these have been recorded in heaven. And the Lord has listened. The Lord has acted. The Lord has exposed those who plotted against you. And the shock of what has been revealed is enough to make the powerful tremble. Archangel Michael says, listen closely. The police, the authorities, the ones who enforce justice on earth, they were stunned when they discovered the depth of the betrayal. What these people did to you behind your back. The lies, the theft, the manipulation, the attempts to control and humiliate you. They could not comprehend the audacity. They could not believe that someone would go so far, that someone would think they could escape divine justice. The evidence, the clues, the secret actions, they were hidden. But nothing is hidden from God. And God has revealed them now. This is the moment. The moment you have been waiting for, though you did not know it. The moment your patience, your faith, your endurance, your suffering, it all comes into focus. What was meant to harm you, what was meant to destroy you, is now being reversed. Do not delay. Open your eyes and open your heart. Archangel Michael says, my child, the time for hesitation is over. The moment for courage is now. Those who tried to harm you will face consequences they never imagined. Their schemes, their plans, their lies, their manipulations, they are unraveling. Every secret they tried to keep is being revealed. Every deception they were is being pulled apart. And the world, the authorities, the people who stand for justice, they are shocked at the extent of what was done. God says, "My child, you may feel fear, you may feel confusion. You may feel the weight of all that has happened, but do not let fear control you. Do not let anger consume you." Archangel Michael says, "This is not a time for revenge. This is a time for truth. Let the truth guide your steps. Let the knowledge of what is being revealed strengthen you. Let the certainty that God is with you be your shield. For those who plotted against you, their actions have consequences. The divine law is unwavering. Justice will be served. They cannot escape what they have done. You may ask, "God, why did this happen to me? Why did they betray me? Why did they deceive me while I trusted them?" And the answer is their actions were not meant to destroy you. They were meant to teach, to prepare, to strengthen you. You have walked through the fire of their deceit, and you have not fallen. You have endured. You have prayed. And you have remained faithful. And now the reward for your faithfulness is being revealed. The Lord has exposed those who would harm you. Archangel Michael stands beside you, guarding, protecting, warning. The enemies who plotted against you are being caught. The authorities are stunned and you, my child, are safe. Open immediately your heart, your mind, your awareness, because the events that are unfolding will require your full attention. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke. This is not a story. This is real. The evidence has been discovered. The deception has been unveiled. Those who acted in darkness are being brought to light. And the shock of what is being revealed is immense. You will hear things, see things, learn things about those around you that you never imagined. Their faces, their smiles, their words, they were all a mask. But God has removed the mask. The police, the authorities, the watchers on earth, they have been given insight, clues, and undeniable evidence of what has been done to you. The documents, the recordings, the testimonies, they all paint a picture so shocking that even the most hardened cannot ignore it. And Archangel Michael says, "My child, do not be afraid of what you learn. Do not shrink back from the truth. Embrace it, understand it, and let it strengthen you. For this is your victory. This is the moment when God acts on your behalf. This is the moment when divine justice is served. God says the people who betrayed you, who plotted against you, who thought they could manipulate you, they are being exposed. They cannot hide any longer. Their lies are unraveling. Their schemes are failing. And the shock of what has been revealed is so great that the authorities, the ones who enforce justice, are stunned. They cannot believe what they have uncovered. They are writing reports, collecting evidence, and preparing actions that will bring these people to account. And you, my child, you are protected through it all. Archangel Michael stands beside you, guarding, warning, guiding. You may feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of what is happening. You may feel the weight of betrayal, the shock of truth, the intensity of divine action, but do not be afraid. Do not falter, Archangel Michael says, stand strong. Stand firm. Trust in God. Trust in the divine law. Trust that what is being revealed is for your protection, your justice, your peace. For the ones who plotted against you, who sought to harm you, they are being caught. The authorities are shocked at the depth of what they have done. And you, my child, you are safe, untouched, and protected. God says this is the moment when the truth cannot be hidden.